Hi everybody, it's Jerry from roughtmusic.com, and I'm here today to explain to you how to install the software that comes with one of these things. This is a guitar interface from line 6. It's called the POD Studio UX2. It allows you to connect your guitar to your computer through USB, which is going to solve that time delay problem that you get if you connect your guitar direct to your computer. It allows you also to connect a mic to it. It has a mic preamp built in, headphones. It's a pretty cool little interface. It's lightweight. So this is the studio. But we're going to talk about installing the software. And the reason why I made this video is because there's no installation instructions. Basically, you get the studio and you get 4 different CDs, and you're left on your own to figure out what to do. I figured no problem. I'll pop it in my computer. And usually software installation is pretty straightforward for me. Well, I wasted a lot of time, and hopefully you don't waste too much time. Besides the studio and the supplied USB cable, you get a bunch of different discs, and this is what I've got. I've got this black disc. That's going to be your recording software. You have this Reason adopted software. You have this RiffWorks software, and finally the red disc, POD Farm software. This is the software you need to install in order to use your pod, and it gets all the cool guitar tones. If you're not familiar, what the POD Farm software does, it has a whole bunch of amplifier simulations on it and guitar effects. So you can basically get this sound of an old Marshall amp or old Fender amp, and you can add chorusing effects, reverbs, flanging effects, and all sorts of things. It's really cool. It's high quality sound, and with the black disc you have a recording software, or you can use your own recording software to record your tracks. Like I said, there's no installation instructions. So what I would recommend is you go to the website of Line 6, which is line6.com/support/manuals. And you will see a whole bunch of PDF files that you can download onto your computer. For the UX2, there's 5 different PDF files you need to download. Way overkill, but that's what's there. There's a basic user's guide, a regular user's guide, a Windows XP and Vista audio tips and optimizations. There's the recording setup guide and the farm installer guide. And the software is called POD Farm. So remember that, POD Farm. So before you even connect your studio to your computer, you'll want to install your red POD Farm software and allow your computer to automatically start installing the software. Once it starts installing, it's going to ask you your typical, where do you want to save your files, do you agree to the terms and conditions, and eventually it's going to tell you when you can connect your pod to your computer with the supplied USB cable. Once you do that and you connect your studio to your computer, Windows is going to automatically open up a dialog box notifying you that it's detecting new hardware. At this point, it's going to ask if you want Windows to search for drivers, and you can select no. Then it's going to ask you, dun, 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 sorry, I'm just going through this a little bit. Alright, so you say no and then continue anyways, and then you follow through the Windows installation, and once that's done you can click the Finish button, which will get back to the POD Farm software. So then you just click the next button on your POD Farm software and finish your installation. And this is laid out pretty well on the PDF once you download it. The next frustrating thing is the installation guide is going to tell you to check for updates right away. Now when you install the software, it's installed the POD Farm link. If you told it to install a link on your desktop, it should be there. But in order to check for updates, you have to go and click on the monkey installer, what it's called, and you have to go to your Start Program Files, and you'll look for the line 6, and then you'll find a folder called Tools. Click on that and you'll see monkey.exe. So that's what you want, monkey.exe. If you don't see it in your program files, you'll actually have to use Windows Explorer to go in and find it, which is what I had to do because I didn't load it in the suggested place. The monkey software is going to connect to Line 6's website, where you can check for updates, and you'll also have to register. You'll have to register. There's a little drop down box where you select UX2, and it'll automatically have the serial number on the unit. The serial number is also printed on the back in case it didn't show up for you. For me, it was already in there. Once you register, you go back to your monkey software, which is open now, and there's 3 tabs across the top. Tab 1 is for checking for updates. And this is pretty cool because it shows you the drivers that are on your computer, the software that's on your computer, and it also shows available updates. So it'll let you know whether or not you need them or not. But most likely you're going to have to install your updates. So go ahead, install your updates. Once that's done, you'll see another tab for what's it called? It's called optional add-ons. As long as you're registered, you can install the add-ons, and you can also have the option of purchasing. I believe it's called gear or something like that. But either way, as long as you're registered, you have to go ahead and click on that in order to activate your features. Once that's all done, you're good to go. You can launch your POD Farm software, connect your guitar to your POD Studio, and start playing away. We'll explain that in a different video. For now, I hope this helped you, and if Line 6 is watching this video, please put a simple little installation instructions or just some notification that, hey, you have to go to our website to get the installation instructions. I was lost. I didn't have any, all I had were discs and nothing that told me what to do first. Thanks for watching.